Okay, chat. Guys.
Because democracy.
Guys, let's finish this up, okay? Guys, I don't know what we're doing today, chat. Not much of a plan, but I know for a fact, chat. It is the end of MasterChef. Guys, there's only 2 episodes left. Only 2. That's it. 2 episodes. And they're cut in 2 halves. Let's get it.
Welcome to the grand finale of the world's biggest cooking competition.
3 of the best home cooks in America will go head-to-head in the most intense battle of their lives.
Brandy, Sean, David is a trifecta left, boys, and it all ends here today. Exclusive. Season 7, episode 18. It is a 3-way finals. Not a duel, it's a 3-way, 3 people finals. 2 episode showdown, 3 people.
Hopeful home cooks from every corner of the country. We searched high and low, all in hopes of finding America's next MasterChef.
Woo!
You can't teach that. It tastes delicious.
I like David.
The home cooks that were good enough to win a white apron.
David's got a good one there. Guys, I like David.
Their culinary journey.
He had a good one.
Please.
You should be proud to be top 3. I think David is out.
This year, the home cooks have the honor of
Ben, you're
working
Sean.
with some of the brightest stars in the culinary world. Waste no time. Let's go. They endured intense pressure.
David, spoilers.
His apron is hot.
Enter Banner.
Nathan.
Banner IP from entering the interwebs.
Oh!
Bride and groom, where is it? In the most difficult challenges the competition has ever seen.
These guys put their lives on the line. Now get real or off.
The caliber of talent was bigger and better than ever before.
This is
Terry
MasterChef cooking
died
at
for
its
this.
absolute best.
Terry died for this.
Year after year, we've narrowed down the competitors.
You have to leave the competition.
I messed up. But this year, for the first time ever, 3 home cooks will step into the ring for the grand finale. But only one will be crowned America's MasterChef.
Look at that. Which one is that?
Now, MasterChef always raises the bar. And this year, for the first time ever,
We sent all 3 contestants back to their hometowns for 1 week to create their final menus where their culinary dreams began.
Wait, a week? Hold up. Huh? That's
to
Brandy.
make sure the finalists were using their time wisely, we paid them each a surprise visit, beginning with Brandy in Irvington, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
We are in the middle of freaking nowhere.
I've got no signal on my phone. The GPS is not working. I've got to rely on the maps.
At least put a good song on the radio.
There's
Well,
no
guys, in a
reception.
minute.
Is there any way we can go a bit faster? I can walk quicker with one leg. The speed limit's 60 miles an hour.
32 is fine.
It'll be dark by the time we get there.
Wait, 60 is crazy fast though.
Can I drive, please?
No. Here's the school.
Irvington Elementary, where Miss Brandy Mudd teaches.
So if we have a whole number and we
Okay, there's no
divide it
shot. Went back
by
to
a mixed number. It's been so long since I've been with my family, my students, and being back home has really given me a breath of fresh air that I need to really motivate me to do well in the
Okay,
finale.
dude. She did not go back to work in the week that she took off of the
That's it.
show.
Miss Mudd, hello. Good morning. So sorry to disturb the lesson.
Whoa! I cannot believe Gordon Ramsay and Christina Tosi are here right now.
You've all got the rest of the afternoon off.
I've been training, I've been practicing, and I can't wait to show the judges what this Kentucky girl has up her sleeve.
So we're dying to find out about this menu.
Well, I've tried to stick with my Southern roots, but I want to go upscale with all of it, and I want to show how much I've grown in the MasterChef competition. You know, I love the play on sweet and savory, and I've really been working on my plating because I know that you eat with your eyes first.
Coming back and having that downtime, how are you feeling?
You know, my sons really needed me while I was gone. You know, I sacrificed a lot to come out there, so it's been great to be able to be home and see them again.
What would winning mean for you?
I did this for myself, but really I did this for my students and for my kids because I wanted them to see that no matter if they come from a big city or from Irvington, Kentucky, you know, that they can really accomplish anything that they want.
Listen, make sure you give it your best shot because this is going to be the most demanding finale ever.
I'm super pumped and ready for this. I have 24 students in my whole entire town counting on me to win this trophy. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna bring it and I'm gonna show everybody that I
Imagine you're a
have what
teacher,
it takes
dude.
to
It's
win
like,
this
a
competition.
parents' night,
Take care.
and fucking Gordon shows
See you
up.
back in the kitchen.
Next, we travel to Las Vegas, the hometown of both David and Sean.
first, we visited David to see how his menus were coming together.
Are you happy I'm making salmon?
Yeah.
I have an amazing 5-year-old daughter, Liliana. I've really missed her so much.
I wonder if he's cooking.
She truly kind of grounds me and shows me what I'm fighting for.
Dude, his spice rack, guys, everybody bought this at fucking Costco. Dude, guys, how many of you guys, your parents bought it at fucking Costco, this spice rack? That was like 10 years ago, this show, right? Everybody had it.
Gorgeous.
I had no idea you guys were coming.
Let's go into the kitchen.
I have been feeling stressed out, got a lot on my mind.
Classic.
So to have Gordon and Christina here with me, it's just so unbelievable. I feel like I'm dreaming.
First of all, how you feeling?
Feel good. A little nervous.
Yeah, the
Just
cameraman's
been
invisible.
spending a
Nobody
lot
knows
of time with Liliana and just practicing.
So why don't you give us an insight to your menu?
You know, I start with seafood in my appetizer, so obviously I'm not gonna have seafood in my entree. That left me with maybe beef or poultry, and I want something light for my dessert, nothing too crazy.
Okay.
I just want to make sure whatever I'm doing, that it impresses you guys. And that's the thing. It's like everything I think of, I'm like, you guys have probably already seen it before. It's nothing special. And I'm like, how do you wow the judges?
Listen, you have to have a plan
do.
across each and every course. You know, it is the finale. You're one step away from realizing that dream. What's going to change if you win this?
It'll kind of solidify me believing in myself. Because like even still to this moment, I doubt myself and I wonder, it's true. I'm like, did I get here because other people just messed up?
You can cook. You know, you're in there for a reason. Don't doubt yourself.
Thank you, chef.
There have been times where I've really doubted myself in this kitchen, and it really shook my confidence. But I really want to prove to myself and my daughter that I am the best home cook in America. I've got to do everything I can to create the best menu of my life.
Keep that head up high. For our final stop, it was a short drive across
Cheese
town
souffle,
to Sean's house.
risotto, chocolate souffle.
But we were curious to see how he was preparing for the biggest night of his
Say
culinary
nothing.
life.
Good morning.
That invisible cameraman.
Something smells good.
How are you?
Wow. Right. First of all, good to see you. How have you been?
I've been busting my butt in this kitchen, chef.
Really?
I've been wearing this kitchen down nonstop, and I'm ready to get back and take home that trophy.
What do you have planned?
I've got some crazy stuff in store. I wanted to kind of go broad Asian, all those really super big, smoky, bold flavors in there. And I kind of want to use some liquid nitrogen.
Wow. So, I mean, you're going out there. I mean, this is...
I'm going big, chef. I took risks the whole time. If I'm going to win this thing, I'm going to win it with risks. Chef, I've grown so much. Like, I've been DJing for more than half my life, but I don't feel like I've had a unique voice. And I've found my passion in this competition. I've found how much I love being in the kitchen.
Do you think they tell the people that they're gonna film some B-roll and some intros or whatever the fuck, and then Gordon shows up?
And
maybe
I'm finding a unique voice.
that maybe.
Now, how's Mum?
Mom's amazing.
What's the message she's sending to you?
Stay confident and
Perhaps.
Sorry.
We'll let
you know how I
see.
am with Mom.
You're an inspired guy. Mom means a lot, and from what I can also tell,
There's Dad.
Dad.
Yeah, that's my dad. He's gonna be with me. Losing my dad was tough. He was my inspiration as far as pushing me to follow my dreams. So I came into this not just for me, but for my parents. I miss them every day, and I'm hoping and praying that I can make them proud. I'm gonna attack this finale like I've never attacked anything in my entire life.
You've got one final shot at this.
Yes, chef.
Bring everything you've got.
I will, chef. I am going to be America's next MasterChef.
Okay, pal.
Our first finalist tonight
is David, a 35-year-old professional poker player from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Damn, dude. Holy shit. This is a classic.
But victory won't come easy. The first hurdle that stands in David's way is
Randy.
A 27-year-old fifth-grade teacher from Irvington, Kentucky.
Completing the lineup tonight is Sean, a 33-year-old DJ from Las Vegas, Nevada.
This guy.
Woo! Woo, let's go! Come on! Woo!
You want it home?
It was so nice for both of us to see all three of you in your home environments and a chance to have a glimpse into your very different worlds. But now, all three of you are back in our world.
For this grand finale, Gordon and I will not be your only judges.
Joining us tonight are two of the biggest names in the culinary world.
Wait, two?
Right now, through those doors, we're about to welcome two culinary gods.
Woo!
Joe and Graham.
Please welcome.
Come on, Joe and Graham, please. Who is it? Who is it? Show me. I don't like when you do that.
David, Brandy, and Sean. For this grand finale, Gordon and I will not be your only
Guy
judges.
Fieri?
Please welcome two culinary gods. Chef Danielle Ballou.
Oh, yeah, I know this guy.
And Chef Wolfgang.
Wolfgang, okay.
Hello, Gordon. Daniel
Guys,
Ballou.
this is the French guy from last time. He said, "Oh, this needs a little bit more finesse."
Is considered one of America's
Salt.
leading culinary
I like
authorities
the soup.
and one of the most revered French chefs in New York.
Tonight, I'm looking for
two
perfection
seasons ago, I
on
think.
every single plate. And each plate should tell a story. It's gonna be your story, so I'm looking forward to taste what you are doing for us today.
Wolfgang Puck runs one of the biggest food empires of all time, encompassing nearly 100 restaurants around the world. Wolfgang was in this kitchen at the very start of your MasterChef journey.
I want you to show me how far you have come since you first arrived in the MasterChef kitchen.
Wolfgang, Danielle, it's an absolute honor to have you both here tonight, and your feedback is going to be invaluable. Now, throughout this competition so far, you have all overcome every obstacle, including
It's a
some
good
of the most
cast.
talented culinary opponents this country has to offer. And tonight, they have returned to cheer you on. Also, to cheer you on, your amazing family. Sean, your mum, Karen. Randy, your mother, Jackie. David, your mum, Shirley, and your daughter, Liliana.
Oh, nice, okay. This better be good. Big T
David,
David.
Randy, and Sean, it's now time to put together the best three-course dinner of your life. 4 plates per course. Now, you'll each have 10 minutes in the amazing MasterChef pantry to get everything you need. You know the pressure is really on. Your 10 minutes starts
now.
Now.
Chat, what if they rehearse a dish at home for a weekend?
This is the biggest of all MasterChef finales ever. Woo! Nowhere in the history have you had 3 best home cooks
They
going
did it.
head to head, and only one is coming out.
This
My
guy.
money is on the money man, David. Very precise with everything he does, so I know he can do it.
If it can't be me, I want it to be Brandy. I'm Team Brandy 100%. Because she's got something Sean and David do not. And that is soul in her food.
My money's on Sean, for sure. Because he's not afraid to think outside of the box. And in this competition, you have to be willing to take risks. He's gonna kill it.
Come on, speed up, guys.
Oh, sure, man.
Let's go. First up, it's now time to put together your stunning appetizer. David, describe your appetizer.
My appetizer is a beet-cured salmon topped with a soft-boiled egg and a shredded phyllo dough, served with salmon roe and caviar.
Randy, describe your appetizer, please.
I have a bourbon braised crispy pork belly with an apricot barbecue sauce over a butternut squash parsnip puree and a raw rhubarb and Swiss chard stem salad.
That is fucking heavy.
Tonight I'll be
Holy
serving you a
appetizer?
miso halibut cheek served on top of a Vadouvan carrot puree. And I'm gonna top that with a molecular uni foam and then some beautiful garnishes. My plate's gonna look amazing.
Sounds like you're all going big. Good luck.
You'll have just 1 hour to make your amazing appetizers. Your 60 minutes
Starts.
starts
Now.
Let's go!
Wow.
Guys,
this is it.
Brandy's appetizer isn't
Incredible
super
cook.
heavy.
We're in for a big night.
This is the opening act. The first course sets the tone for the whole meal.
Beauty.
Look at that multitasking right there.
It's
the DJ
greasy,
thing.
it's heavy, it's
Let's start
chunky.
with Sean's halibut cheese. Does it spoil it, veau de vin, miso, the foam? I mean, are we going too far?
No,
So what?
I think Badouvan is
What? I
the
feel like an
lightest curry
appetizer,
you can find
you
with
wanna
an undertone
open up,
of like
you know, you
toasted
wanna-
onion, and I think it could be interesting.
Get
I
ready for the
think
food, you know,
it
get in the
can't be
mood.
too far very easily because halibut cheeks,
You
they're
wanna fall
very
asleep,
delicate
man.
in flavor. So you really have to bring that together really well.
Brandy couldn't be more different from Sean. She's chosen to cook a pork belly. She only has 60 minutes. How is she going to get it to be
Pressure cooker.
luxurious and tender in all of the ways that chefs expect?
David's appetizer. So the dish is a beet-cured salmon with a poached egg
Pressure cooker is
inside a
insane.
nest of filo pastry.
What's very important is you need to master the simplicity of cooking an egg.
You know, it's an easy thing to mess up. You just cook it right so you can peel it nicely. It's hard.
But if you can pull this off, it's going to be a showstopper. Let's go, guys.
It's anyone's game, really.
Right, Sean, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Chef.
What do you have in that jar here?
This is seafood stock. This is going in my uni foam, and I'm going to foam it at the very last second.
What are you cooking there?
It looks like
This
a
is the Badouvan carrot puree.
cat's tongue.
What are you doing here?
Pickled mushrooms, Chef. To give it a little bit of vinegar kick there for you.
Very interesting.
A lot going on there. Why is something so complicated?
Chef, have you known me to not take a risk?
Yeah, but there's 3 courses.
But this is MasterChef finale. We got to wow you on all 3 courses.
I'm excited to taste your dish.
I'm excited for you to taste it,
I
Chef.
see a lot of contrast
Yeah,
of
like I said,
texture, flavor, and
I really wanted to give you my journey here in MasterChef, and I think I'm going to be able to pull that
We're
off
playing
for you.
good
Give us
cop,
an
bad
insight
cop.
behind your passion.
I'll show you. This is my father. I lost my dad a few years ago, and this is a big moment in my life. So I've got him here with me.
Good man. Good luck. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go!
He's DJing the crowd out here, dude.
Hello, Brandy.
How are you?
Now, you're from Kentucky. Don't you got to put a little bourbon in it or something?
There's
like
bourbon in here. There's bourbon in
okay,
there.
okay.
I've got bourbon over
Over here,
there.
okay.
What element of the dish for you are you most worried about? Is it the texture of a pork belly?
That's definitely what I'm most worried about is that pork belly being pork tender. But this is the finale, and you know it's go big or go home.
Brandy, stay focused. Good luck.
Thanks, Chef.
Bye, Brandy!
You go a little slow, but
2 minutes remaining.
you have a lot of time. They're competing for $250,000. A book and a piece of plastic.
Belly needs to be tender.
There is no margin of error. It has to be cooked perfectly because a pork belly, if it's chewy, nobody's gonna eat it.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh.
What? What? Oh my gosh, what?
Brandy's pork belly's coming out.
There is no
Oh
margin
my
of error.
God,
It has to be
dude.
cooked perfectly because a pork
It's
belly,
perfect,
if it's chewy,
wonderful,
nobody's gonna eat it.
fantastic, and savory.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, come on, come on.
I can't believe it.
Oh, he's tender.
Come on, guys, seriously? That is beautiful.
Look it. Whoa.
We didn't see the inside.
Okay, you got some.
15 minutes to go. You gotta move.
Right, David, the idea behind the dish was what?
I'm not a big eater of salmon, but my daughter loves it, and I knew I wanted to kind of do something for her.
Are you putting something between the eggs and the phyllo?
Just a traditional egg wash with a little olive oil and salt and pepper.
Very nice.
Now you're up against tough competition.
Ooh,
You heard
that's
Brandy's pork belly, Sean's cheeks. What do you think of the sound of those dishes?
You know, don't sound as good as my dish. Doesn't sound very exciting or unique or different, but we'll see how they can bring it.
All talk. This guy behind me is all talk.
And what are you most concerned about this dish?
Right now, the eggs.
Do you have a hard time fitting your eggs?
I'm
What's
struggling while
happening?
talking.
We're going to leave you to it. Looks like you're falling behind.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's go. We are coming up to 10 minutes to go.
Jesus.
Sean is absolutely in the moment. The seasoning is spot on. The flavors are mind-blowing.
I mean, delicious.
Ooh, I can smell that bourbon. Brandy, we saw her cooking her pork belly in her pressure cooker. She's got beef stock in there, some garlic, some whiskey. Sounds like she's going
Looks a
in
little
a
ugly.
good direction, but it's really gonna come down to how well balanced those flavors are.
Something wrong with these eggs.
David is falling behind, guys. And he's still peeling eggs. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
What is going on?
What happened?
You can see the
He's
fingernail
falling
marks
apart.
in
There's not
the
one
egg.
done.
Yes.
And we need 4. So he is up against it, guys.
Here we go.
Oh,
there we go.
okay, that's a good one.
Yep, perfect. All right, I can do this.
Okay.
7 minutes remaining. Let's go, Brandy. Let's go, David. Let's go, Sean.
Oh, that's pretty.
Let's go.
Come on.
Push, guys.
Keep
Push.
it going, guys. 3 minutes to go.
Come on, guys. You can do this. Push yourselves.
Come on, Sean. Finish strong.
This is it. This is where it counts. Remember, 4 stunning plates. We are coming down to the last
Good
minute.
luck, Andy.
60 seconds to go. Start finishing your plates. Make sure they're the best appetizers ever.
Got this, Brandy. Come on, David.
Actual paintbrush.
Let's go. This is it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Hands in the air.
Okay.
Well done.
I mean, his planing's always been good, so I know.
An incredible 60 minutes. Sean, Brandy, David, please, very carefully bring those stunning appetizers down to the front. Sean, how are you feeling?
Over the moon, Chef. Everything came out perfect.
Dude,
I think the foam looks great, and I think it's holding up really, really well. I'm winning the appetizer round.
I think it's great to have confidence, but at the end, it's we who's gonna decide.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Brandy, you happy?
I think I did a really good job balancing the acidity and the sweetness with the fattiness of the pork belly, so I think you're going to be really impressed with it.
David, what do you think? You have the best appetizer?
Based on looks, I think they all look great, but I do like the lightness of mine. They look more like meals.
Well, that's a big-ass dish, though.
Look a little heavy.
My family'd still be hungry if they ate this.
All 3 of you, please, very carefully bring those stunning
Okay,
appetizers in to the MasterChef restaurant. Let's go.
This is absolutely the most important tasting of my life. I'm going up against 2 guys from Vegas. They know high quality, high-end, fancy ingredients, but I think I also have something that neither one of these boys
Fancy.
have. My dish shows my heart, it shows my soul.
Vegas food
and
was
I'm gonna
dog
give Sean
shit
and
then.
David a run for their money.
I don't know where they go eat at Vegas, because Vegas' food was absolutely terrible. The 3 times I went there.
Well done. Now, for the most exciting part, the tasting of your stunning appetizers.
Brandy, please bring your appetizers forward.
It's in the middle of the desert, dude.
I'm very confident that my food is great. The balance of flavors are excellent. I have acidity, I have rich fattiness, and I hope I can prove to the judges that you can take simple Southern ingredients and make them high-end.
Brandy, please describe your appetizer.
I have for you a bourbon braised crispy pork belly glazed with an apricot barbecue sauce over a butternut squash parsnip puree with a rhubarb Swiss chard slaw on top.
Looks beautiful. The colors are very stunning.
pretty
They
good.
pop.
Thank you, Chef.
Why did you choose to plate the pork belly the way that you did?
I wanted to take a really cheap cut of Southern meat and show how it could be elevated into something more. It's kind of like I put myself on the plate. I came here as this small town Southern cook, and you guys took me and molded me and elevated me into something more.
I'd say that's a pretty tender pork belly. I was worried that it would be luxurious and rich in a way that would weigh me down, but the acidity, the sweetness, and the savory nature of that very tender pork belly are executed very well.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay.
Why parsnips and butternut squash at the same time? Completely two different vegetables.
But they taste so good together.
Just ask Daniel Boulou.
After having tasted my puree, what would you do?
I think it's hard to tell if there is butternut squash as much as it's hard to tell if there is parsnips. But the two together give a flavor.
Mais non, arrête.
And the acidity.
Mais non, arrête.
No, but why are you against parsnip?
La même temps, quand même.
Butternut squash.
Imagine
Why
ça,
not?
on fait ça en cuisine chez vous, là.
Hey.
Is that what you do in your kitchen over there?
Chez vous.
C'est pas mon restaurant.
Oui.
This is not my restaurant.
Standard. Parsnip.
Okay, Randy.
No.
They
Ensemble?
said they
no,
really
mais
love it.
substandard,
You know,
he
they
says.
speak it in
Le
French, they
problème.
don't want to tell you.
Jamais, jamais, jamais.
They say
Never, never.
sham, which means I love it, I love it, I love it.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Brandy, I love your dish. It was very
Sure.
refreshing for a piece of pork to be braised at the end, glazed like that.
You know, I tell you, no matter what Gordon thinks, to me, it's a very well executed dish. I think the puree is really perfect. Why? Because the parsnips give it consistency. They have starch in it and also sweetness. So to go it together, it made it actually creamier than just the butternut squash. And I really thought I don't gonna like the raw rhubarb. And I actually like it a lot now because it gives the dish some freshness.
Thank you, Chef.
Brandy,
Okay.
first off, pork belly, delicious. Let's get
Who's
that
the
right.
golden
Nailed
buzzer guy?
beautifully. Glazed, sweet, unctuous, sticky, really beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
Puree, it's a no-go because you can't identify what it is. And that's the issue. So it looks beautiful, but it doesn't give anything to the pork belly. But you nailed the protein 100%. And rhubarb, I'm going to use that. I will put pork belly and rhubarb on my next menu. You just created something seriously, seriously exciting. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Yoink.
Good job, Randy.
Good job, man.
Hey, his recipe
David,
now, dude.
please present your appetizers. Let's go.
My entire dish hinges on one simple single ingredient, the basic egg. The egg
French
is what
pretty
gives
good.
it the look. It shows the technique in the cook. If this egg is not cooked to perfection for these judges,
thank you.
My MasterChef dreams could be over in the first round.
Looks heavy.
David,
How do you
please
eat that?
describe the dish.
Chefs, for you today, I have beet-cured salmon topped with a soft-boiled egg and a shredded phyllo dough,
The
topped
music.
with salmon roe and served with a little dollop of caviar.
David, I looked at the dish and I thought, damn, caviar, 3 ways, screams a quail egg. Why a big egg? And why so in your face?
Once you cut into the egg, the yolk kind of gives it a little bit of moisture. It runs over it like a sauce almost. And I just really felt that the dish would go well with it.
You served 4 eggs to us and you never tested one. How'd you know they're cooked beautifully?
This is the finale. It's no time to play it safe.
He knows.
When we cut into those egg yolks
You cook
and they're not running,
us.
it's game over.
Oh, it's a great cake.
David, when we cut into those egg yolks and they're not runny, it's game over.
It's perfect. It is. Oh, that one's a little.
You've nailed it.
You nailed
Young
it.
man, you've got balls the size of ostrich eggs.
Okay, dude.
4 for 4.
Balls of the ostrich egg. Okay.
It's a
What are
very
those, this
interesting
big?
choice of an appetizer for sure. You really wowed me with the risk that you took tonight. I love the idea of the egg, and the poppy seed vinaigrette is really refreshing because it brings that acidity. But visually, it's not the most beautiful dish you've ever cooked in the kitchen.
Yeah, I disagree. I think it looks great. It's just intriguing. Salmon needs more seasoning. Then you put the caviar on there, and all of a sudden this thing starts popping. The flavors, the beetroot, the caviar, the egg, really beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
The biggest issue I've got is the phyllo paste because it's an obtrusion. Slightly greasy, doesn't have much flavor, looks good, but never delivers the punch.
You know, Gordon, I like the idea.
You like the phyllo paste? Come on.
I think it's good.
I would have used potato.
It would be too traditional.
I disagree with Wolfgang because there's way too much phyllo.
Absolutely, and I think David...
Don't agree with him.
No, but to me, I would say that flat
like grandpas
is
did.
a little bit what I felt in terms of seasoning. There's not enough
like
flavor to really nourish
feels
the
like
eggs
a
and
Christmas
the
dinner.
filo and the salmon.
I love the idea. It's like cutting into a bird's nest. I love people who take risks. I really think you gambled, it paid off. But there's also some of the things which are not just the way they should be. Like the black caviar on the side. You know, it's like an afterthought. You almost forget to eat them. But all in all, it's really a well thought out dish, and I think not an easy dish to execute. So congratulations, I like it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
There's no 1-1 today, because today is 2-2s with producer input.
Sean, please bring your dishes up.
I'm so proud of this dish. I've put my heart and soul on that plate.
What is that?
This is really my crowning achievement. And I think the judges are gonna love it. I think I'm gonna blow them away with this one.
Please describe the dish.
Tonight I'm serving you a miso halibut cheek with a vadouvan carrot puree, pickled mushrooms, and an uni fond. So I really wanted to give you something that is not seen all the time. I like to work with ingredients that are not your everyday run-of-the-mill ingredients. I like to go a little off the wall, but I also at the same time wanted to show you my journey here in MasterChef. I know it's jumping around cultures, but you know, here in America, there's no rules with food. We put the most delicious stuff on the plate. It's not like the French cuisine where it's very, very strict rules.
Visually stunning. However, tastes nowhere near as good as it looks.
Damn.
Halibut, it's cooked beautifully. I mean, really beautifully. You know, it melts and it's sort of glazed, so you've got this sweetness. But then comes the crash, because I've got this strong pickled mushrooms. And one thing you never ever do is pickle a morel mushroom.
Fair enough.
We were talking about how American cuisine has no rule. But really, to me, French cuisine has foundation.
Okay.
French cuisine has also a respect for ingredient,
Yeah,
an understanding of ingredient. And that morale, to me, throw me off. When you buy a gorgeous ingredient, we can say whatever we want about the French, but one thing for sure...
I respect the French.
No, it's okay.
I really liked the dish. For me, I think the beauty is in the halibut cheek. It's a beautiful cut. It's sweet. It's delicate. 25% less on this dish, and you easily have the best appetizer in the room.
I disagree.
You know, Gordon, there is not much wrong with it because the ideas are great. You did a great job on the halibut, but the uni has no flavor because it's air. It didn't add anything to the dish. I think if you would have put all the onion, made a vinaigrette or some kind of a sauce, I think it would be really a perfect, cohesive dish. Now, you tried very hard, and I love people who are adventurous.
You guys told me to put myself on a plate, and that's what I did.
Why would you be judging on what the idea was?
Win some, you lose some.
It's the dish and the execution that matters.
We're trying to
Come
help
on now.
Oh, I know, absolutely.
I'm not interested in your arrogant attitude.
I'm not trying to be arrogant, Chef.
No, but you got to
If the other one had the
listen.
same leeway, it would have
Chef,
been... Come on now.
if I came off as arrogant, I'd like to apologize. It's not arrogance, it's passion.
Thank you.
He talks so much.
Sean, Randy, David, please go back into the kitchen and get ready to start cooking your entrees. Wow, let's get one thing right. I mean, 3 stunning MasterChef-worthy finale dishes. David's appetizer.
David's eggs was perfect, and the sort of the runniness of the yolk nourished very well the filo. There's technique of chef, and I found it very impressive.
You know, for me, it could have been a showstopper had he had less phyllo pastry and just thought a little bit more about the caviar overlay.
I thought it was beautiful the way it looked like a red carpet. I felt like I'm going to the Oscars.
I love the idea of the egg, but I thought there was a lot more he could have done to make the dish elegant. Brandy's appetizer. I think the pork belly was light, it was tart.
I would have loved the pork in smaller portions because it is an appetizer.
Brandy Mudd tonight came up with a combination that every chef in this country is now going to cook because it was absolutely delicious.
I definitely like what she did.
Sean's halibut cheeks. Honestly, it was like something out of both your restaurants. I mean, beautiful masterpiece.
I think Sean was daring in what he did, and he was trying to wow us with his creativity.
I think that the issue was Sean.
Yeah, she's a baker. Yeah, the guy is too nice. The only two judges right now are the
Dish was
French
he
guy.
lost his focus. He was so intent on doing so much over
Godo
60
guy.
minutes.
I don't know what went into Sean's head to pickle the morel and the mushroom because they tasted like vinegar. And it made no sense.
I still think it's anyone's game.
But I'll have the disadvantage because of my freaking appetizer. I'm on the bottom as far as appetizer goes, so if this entree doesn't blow them out of the water, I'm done. Game over.
Also have to remember though, yeah, it's gonna have a good entree, but the last thing they taste is the desserts. And that gives you a...
Well, guys, appetizer's only the first of 3 courses. Let's get in there and fire up the entree.
You know?
All right.
So, if it's the last thing that you eat, I think you remember. It's fresh, you know? Unless you put salt instead
David,
of
Brandy, and
sugar.
Sean, it's now time to get started on those incredible entrees. Your 60 minutes starts now.
Please, no fucking risotto, please. Oh, no, he's doing it.
Keep it going, guys. The best thing you've ever done. Come on. Wow, this is it. Round 2. This is the course that will really solidify their position in this competition.
My entree is Savoy cabbage wrapped guinea hen and foie gras with a yellow wine and morel cream sauce served with sauteed fresh morels and thumbelina carrots.
What on a what? With what and what?
Cast iron skillet seared duck breast over mixed greens cooked in andouille sausage with a blackberry demi sauce and ramp hush puppies.
I'm making a beautiful ancho coffee rub venison loin with a plum truffle demi sauce, roasted balsamic cipollini onions, and roasted fiddleheads.
45 minutes remaining. Come on.
I know some of these words.
I keep thinking I'm burning something.
Right. Sean, how are you feeling?
Good. Getting my head back in the game.
That was a Key and Peele video.
Some plums to kind of give it a smokiness to go with my plum demi.
It sounds amazing, but I can't quite believe the extent you're going. Are you pulling it back a bit? Are you reining in, or are you going all out again?
I took in every piece of advice you guys gave me. Like, that's why I'm pulling things out and changing some things around on this dish.
I want a dish who really works together as a whole.
Yeah, this one's going to come together. It's going to be woodsy. It's going to be natural. It's going to be smoky.
Remember the venison, cook it just right.
Yes, sir.
Because that will take you down. If you overcook the venison, it's over.
Venison's going to be
Game
beautiful.
over. Right, young man.
It's gonna be perfect.
Smells delicious.
Thank you, Steph.
Halfway, guys. 30 minutes gone. 30 minutes remaining.
Hello, Brandy.
Hey, how are you guys?
How are you? Oh, hush puppy.
Yes.
Guys, incoming script.
Now,
He's gonna go.
what inspired you to sort of
Oh,
bring
no.
those very, very traditional hush puppies high-end with these ramps?
I'm trying to show how you can
Ad-break?
take simple Southern ingredients and you
Cuts?
can really elevate them and turn them into so much
It's
more.
perfect.
What do you think
Just
your
wait.
biggest challenge is in the dish?
Definitely the duck. It's got to be beautiful. It's got to be juicy and tender and cooked exactly the way you want it. And if that's messed up, my dish is messed up.
All right, Brandy, good luck.
Thank you,
Good.
Chef.
Thank you.
23 minutes to go. Come on.
Go, David! Beautiful, David! Good job, David. Good job, David!
Hello, David. How are you?
Sous vide.
Now, this is where it all counts, the entree. How is this one going to nail it? How are you going to have the advantage over those two behind you?
Well, I went with a play on a traditional, amazing French dish that I think you guys will love.
Now, how you check your foie gras in there? How is it going?
I've got a timer. I've got about 2 minutes. I've made an extra one so I can kind of pull it out and test one.
A technical guinea hen. You've got the foie there, you've got the cabbage. Difficult to nail, so you've got to be very careful. It's all going to come down to your execution, your timing. Good luck.
All right. Good luck, David.
15 minutes remaining. Come on, guys.
Beauty, son. David! Looking good. Yay, Brandy! Looking golden, baby.
Nope.
Sean's venison. I mean, there's a lot going on there.
It's a little rare.
Flavors where you think, why you have angel chili and truffles?
Is it not a little
together?
rare?
Here's the bottom line.
It's purple.
Sean, right now, with his entree, needs to blow us away. Otherwise, his chance to become America's next MasterChef is gone.
Now,
That was not pink. That was purple.
Duck is hard to nail.
Absolutely, you want to have the skin crispy. You want to have the meat tender and
Yes.
pink.
She's got her work cut out
Venison is
because
like that?
duck
Okay.
is very unforgiving. 30 seconds over, and it's dry.
Close. I don't want David to win, but I know he's not going to
The
win.
preparation of that guinea hen, very technical. Now, I can't see them cooking that short period of time.
He has to nail the cooking of the guinea hen. You know, guinea hen gets dry.
Yep.
If it's overcooked.
This is
What's
a
that?
tough one to pull off.
Woo!
4.5 minutes to go, guys. Come on. Got to start
I don't
plating,
reach
guys.
out now. I'm just going to get spoiler.
Look at Sean, the way he's plating there now. Look at the artistry on Sean's plate. Come on.
Lord.
Oh, no.
All right, David, let's go. Let's get it on the plate, baby.
Lord.
That one's no good.
What happened?
Oh, it's
Andy's in front of the
soggy. It's
plating.
falling apart.
David's the one falling behind. He's got nothing on the plate.
He's got to go, guys.
Yeah.
You got to go, David.
This is it. 2 minutes to go, guys. Nail this, and you may just be America's next MasterChef. Keep it going, guys.
Yay, Brandon!
Use every second, Sean.
David! Come on, down to the wire.
Come on, guys, keep it going. Great job. Come on, speed up, guys.
It's all broken.
Come on, guys, please finish the touches now.
No. Stop it, man.
Almost stopped the whole tray.
He's flustered. Look, he's all over the place. Here we are. 60
What the
seconds to
fuck
go.
is going on?
What is he doing?
Fucking producer, did it.
He's falling apart.
I don't think they're gonna finish on time.
Guys, they add on stage a moving platform. What next time? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Previously on MasterChef.
I don't care about Brazil. We're in it.
You gambled.
Stumble. Tonight.